Hello everybody, welcome to Advanced Maths 101. So today is day 2, 12 May 2024. Here we have two questions. So the question number 38 and question number 7. Both are algebra problem. So let's see. So here the question says that it is basically based on the inequality. So it is what? Uh, Pi x minus 7x log 10 x minus 4, and then we have x square minus 9x plus 18 into x square minus x, and we need to have this lesser than 0. So before doing something, always check the domain of something, like what are the values x can take. So basically this is polynomial function, so this will always be defined. This is also polynomial function, this is also polynomial function. Not this is exponential function. These are always defined, but here we have logarithmic function. So logarithm for like log a base b. So b must be greater than 0. B cannot be 1. No, b can be 1. Sorry, I mistake. B can be 1, but b must be greater than 0. So here x minus 4 must be greater than 0. So what we get, that x will be greater than 4. So again, we know that value of pi is how much? 3.1 by 4, 3.14, and value of 7. One thing that you know that will, x is an increasing function, right? X is an increasing function. So here the value of x is greater than 4. So you can see also, say for example, we have taken value of x to be 4. That we cannot take over here because b cannot be 0. But let's say we have taken over here. And so this is greater than 0. So on subtracting this, we will be getting what? We will be getting negative number. Okay. Let me erase all this. Now let's see the problem. How can we solve it quickly? This, the point that we get x greater than 4, this is very much important. Let's see what I'm doing. So basically writing this in more better form. So here we have this thing x minus 4, and this is what, x minus 3 into x minus x, right? Yeah, and this is what, x into x minus 1. So let me write x into x minus 1 into x minus 3 into x minus 6, and we need to prove that, not prove, we need to uh, basically we need to have this lesser than 0. So if x is greater than 4, so this is positive number, this is positive number, this is positive number, and this all can go to right hand side, because they will not have any change in the symbol, right? Log 10 x minus 4. So what we will be left with this thing, and this is greater than lesser than 0, and we know that this will be always negative. I have shown before also. So this will be always negative. So when we multiply something by negative or divide something by negative, the equality gets reversed. So what we will be left with, that it will be x minus 4 and x minus 6 greater than 0. I have reversed the sign because this thing will be negative, right? This will be always a negative number. So we are dividing it over. We are dividing it over. and thus we have changed the sign. So now we have this thing. So what our critical points are? We have point 4, 6. We cannot take point 4. We cannot take point 6 because on taking point 6, the denominator will come to 0 and thus it will not define. And we will also not take 4 because on taking 4, it will be this term equal to 0. That is not possible because logarithm will not be defined there. So we have this thing. One more thing that you can see, if so, basically, let me show by example. If this thing is lesser than zero, basically this, I'm saying, yeah, if the value of a is lying between 0 and 1, so the value that will come from over here, it will be negative. You can say that, say for example, a is 1 by 10 and it lies between 0 and 1. So you must be aware that its value will be minus 1 because log 10, log base 10 to 1 by 10 will be minus 1. So basically whenever a lies between 0 to 1, its value will be negative. So we need to have a lesser than 5. So you can see that 5 will be also a critical point because when x is from 4 to 5, we will have this in, and this will be negative because log will be negative, right? Okay, so now we have the critical points on the number line. So let's see. If x is greater than 6, basically I'm talking about this side. So uh, denominator will be positive, numerator will be positive. When x is between 5 to 6, we have this term will be how much? This will be negative and we have numerator will be how much? Numerator will be positive because uh, as soon as we reach to x equal to 5, we will have the term a will be equal to greater than 1. So it will be positive 1. And in between 4 and 5, we have this logarithm term will be negative. Basically, numerator will be negative and the denominator will be odd. It will be also be negative. So negative by negative is positive. This is positive, and positive by positive is positive, right? And we need to have this term greater than 0. So but we are left out with 4, 5, positive area, negative area, positive area. So our value will be how much? 4 comma 5 union. This is 6 comma infinity. We cannot take 5 over here. Let's see why we cannot take 5. Why 5 cannot be taken over here. So because on 5, let me show you, it will be 0. On 5, it will be how much? Log 5 minus 4 and this will be how much? 5 minus 6. Basically this is x minus 6, so I put the value of x equal to 5. So on this it will be how much? Log 1 and by minus 1. And log 1 is what? 0. But we have this term, right? We cannot include 0 also in our solution. So we will have the inequality, not equality to 0. So we have this is A, this is B, and this is C. So our option will be how much? This will be 4, option number 3. This is option number 4. This is option number 5. And this is option number what? 4 plus 5, 9 minus 6. This is option number 2. So this is the answer. 3, 4, 5. Okay. See, we have the question number 70 over here. It says that we have A1 to A, like it goes to, and this is an arithmetic progression. We need to find the value of x, and we are given the expression for x. So let's say that um, A1, A2, and this goes to how much? A2, K minus 1, A2K. Okay. As we know that the difference between consecutive terms is how much? It's D. Will be 2K minus 2K minus K, 2K minus 1 will be how much? D. Basically, sum of not sum difference of any two consecutive will give the common difference, right? So here we have the expression for this. We can write by yes. I'm simplifying the given term. I'm simplifying the given term over here. Again, a3 minus a4, a3 plus a4, and this will goes up to again a2k minus 1. Sorry, a2k minus 1, a2k, and it will be a2k minus 1 plus a2k. Okay. This term is what? This term is d. This term is what? This term not d. This will be minus d. This is also minus d. This is also minus d. So you can clearly see that we can take minus d common. So what we will be left with that a1 plus a2. This term will be left. This term will be left. A3 plus A4 dot dot dot, and this will goes to A2k minus 1 plus A2k. Okay, right. And this is what? This is H2k, right? And its formula we know it will be how much? A1 plus. So we have this given expression S is equal to minus D times 2k by 2 A1 plus A2. We have this D term that is not given in the question. So we need to replace it. So we know that A2K will be how much? A1 2K minus 1. So we have this thing. So we need to replace by D. Okay. So we will replace it by this thing and 2K minus 1. This will be D. So what we will get finally that minus D we will be replacing. So this is D, so minus D will be what? A1 minus A2k, 2k minus 1, and this will get cancelled, right? So k into A1 minus A2. On simplifying, what you will get that this will be A1 square minus A2k, and I think this is option number A only, right? So this was it from my side, day 2. See you tomorrow.